Hello, Drew here. This is your Queen City cabbie in the lovely town of Bangor, Maine. January 22nd, 2022. Yeah, that's right. 2222. Alright, so it's a lovely day. As you can see, it's kind of sunshiny. Cold though. When I went to work this morning at 4, minus 11. Woohoo! Oi! Oi, 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 oi. My poor passengers, like, because every morning I gotta pick up the airline flight cruise. Like at 4:15 or some early time like that, and I normally get there like just in time, and start the taxi up, and of course it takes a little time to warm up. So look at these poor folks, like I'm driving into the airport and they're just shivering and cold. Just sorry. Yeah, that's how it is. This is a small town. We're a small town taxi. Small city anyways. So that's what my day's been looking like today. I don't know if you can see that, but not very good. This is a slow day for a Saturday. But it's one of those $10 days. The average $10 pretty much, just because it's all just short trips, go shopping, etc., etc., etc. So, except for like this lady, she's like a regular now. I pick her up in Orono. She goes to the hospital. She works in the EMI department. You know, all this technology to look at your guts. Yeah. So she's a regular. I pick her up and take her to the hospital. Okay, so but today for some reason, it's like trouble comes in threes. It's like I've had 3 times or a couple of times when I show up, okay, nobody's there, can't reach them. Yeah. For some reason, like I said, somebody called for a ride. As soon as I get there, nobody around. I call them, no answer. And after I left to go pick up somebody else, he calls back, kind of upset. I said, well, I was there. I called. What do you want me to do? You know? So he gets upset and screams and then hangs up. What do you do? You know? Doesn't answer the phone. I don't know. So, and plus that just happened again. Like I said, somebody called for a ride to the cinema up by the mall. I show up. They don't answer the phone, and what do you do? Nothing. Jerks. Thankfully, this barely happens. You know, people are normally, like I said, they're on time. Like I said, you show up, they get in, you take them to wherever they gotta go. Yeah, that's just how it goes. That's the normal kind of thing. But occasionally, the worst today was the Karen. I had to pick up a stupid Karen. A young African-American woman, lives over on Union Street. I picked her up before, and the trip's only like $7.35. Some short little fare like that. And the last time I picked her up, she complained about that. She was trying to say, oh, I deserve a discount. Oh, it's one of these entitled Karens. I mean, if you look at any of these relationship channels today, especially on the men's side, that's the biggest complaint, is young women today under this like fourth wave kind of feminism. If they're not one of these crazy man haters, like it's they're entitled to everything you own, your resources, everything. All right, that's the whole purpose of guys, is just give them all your resources. And it's not confined to them, because this lady I dated in Los Angeles, Sophia, I don't know if you or I ever talked about her, but yeah, she was in her 50s, and she had that very entitled attitude that I had to give her everything, and that's it. That was my job as a man, is to give her all my money, because she wanted me to pay off her $1,600 credit card debt. Just, stuff like that. She didn't love me. She said that right out. I don't love you. And that yet she wants me to give her all her money, and she tried to guilt me up the, she tried to guilt me too, severely, among other kind of manipulative tricks. So my little Karen here, she tried to do the same thing. So I pull up to the hotel after I dropped off the airline pilots, and I told her, hey, I'm taking some pilots to the airport, so yeah, I'll be there pretty soon. All right, see that cart right there? Oops, let's see. Yeah, see the cart right there? So where I park at the terminal, there's a hotel. It's right across the street, or yeah, there's a hotel right at the airport, and it's a short distance. She could have just walked right across and just jumped right in and off we go, but no. She demanded that I come over and park in front of the hotel, right? Well, like I said, for normal people, if you're like an elderly lady, like I said, if you're just old or if you're disabled, kind of like that, no problem, like I said. But it requires basically I get to back all the way up quite a bit, pull in, and then, right? So, but she was demanding I do that just because it's cold, right? And then it was just the incessant complaining. And then I don't know, I just snapped and just started calling her out as a big crybaby, all that kind of stuff, just a whiny crybaby, right? Because all you want to do is complain. All right, I don't know. I just went off on her. So by then, like she paid, got the hell out of there, and said, I'm never going to take your taxi ever again. I said, good riddance. Get the hell out of my cab. And then trying to say, look, there's people up there. They're going to be upset with you. I'm going to write bad reviews about you. Oh, I'm going to complain to your manager. All that kind of stuff. God, it was, oh boy. Yep, we get Karens here in Maine too. Unfortunately, they don't all come from Maryland. Okay, I'm not going to complain too much, simply because this is so rare, thankfully. Not like Los Angeles and all their craziness. But no, this is just Bangor, Maine, right? Most people are just down to earth and they just want to ride, and they're happy to get a taxi, right? I try to show up efficiently and promptly. All right, so this is Drew, Queen City Cabbie here in Bangor, Maine, and thank you very much, and I'll see y'all later. Basically, it's way too cold to put out a lot of videos and go out and explore like usual, so all these abandoned videos I normally do, it's too cold these days. Like at -11. Yep. Okay, that's it. I'll see y'all later at the next video.